Okay, I have noticed it's getting harder and harder to stay focused at work. And you might think, well, you've already given your retirement notice, of course. Well, here's the thing though. I want to do what's right and, you know, do what I'm here to do kind of thing, but not much more than that. I know I've said that before, but here's what happened yesterday that really made me notice it. So most of the time I'm working remote, but I go in at least once a month for a meeting and then other things as needed. But once a month we have this meeting where our temporary boss flies in from another state and we we have these meetings. Um, so imagine this, we're filling up this room with all these people who got to each give their own presentation. And, I didn't put a lot of effort into mine, of course, but I can speak to anything, pretty easily and off the cuff is fine. And I know how to get them going down rabbit holes and things like that. So I can use that to my advantage. But anyway, so the room's filling up. We're going around the room, and, I'm first for whatever reason. And I just, my honesty level is increasing because I'll just say stuff. I don't care what problems it causes. Um, but, you know, they can do with what they see fit. Like, here's what it is, and what do you want me to do? It's pretty that simple. But I've also noticed a shift in the management team where they're kind of just leaving me be. So I'm thankful for that. Feels a little weird. I wouldn't do that if I was them. I'd be giving me assignments, but hey, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. So I guess maybe they don't care. But it's really hard for me to stay focused on work more and more all the time. So, um, you know, in the mornings especially, I got this window and I can stay focused for, let's say 8 to noon, and that's about it. And then I'll check in later, and if there's urgent things, I'll do it. But remember, I'm not paid by the hour or anything like that. I'm paid to, hold down the fort and make sure things are running. So I do that and I want to keep doing that. But man, oh man, it's getting tough. We go through this last meeting was going through our yearly goals. Well, how silly is this anyway? Every year we go through all these goals. We talk about it in the beginning of the year, and then we don't talk about it again until the end of the year when we need to fill out our little forms and stuff. It's kind of funny. But anyway, if that's something that is relatable, let me know in the comments, especially when it comes to goals. Does your company set goals? And like, if you're close to retirement, what do you think about that? Because I'm like, I'll give me whatever goal you want. I'm not even going to be here anyway for the year-end review. I'm not here. So the truth is, I'm just trying to manage their perceptions at this point. Like, just leave me be, let me ride the wave. I'll do what I need to do. But I really feel like, for any of you that are familiar with the movie Office Space, man, I am that lead character. I didn't think, it's always fun to watch that where they kind of just checked out and honest and like, I wouldn't say I'm missing it, Bob, if you've seen the movie. Anyway, um, I'm so me. I'm so that guy. Minus the, embezzling part, of course. Yeah. So it's just a surprise, and love to hear what others are doing, in that final stretch. Like, did you have this same thing? I mean, I'm sure you had to, right? Like, I'm just really just trying to give them their money's worth, so to speak, but finding it harder and harder. And I'm just wondering how others have dealt with that, because I'm not far away now. I still got a few months, but then I'm going to be on vacation for 6 weeks. So really, the time is just down to months. And of course, when I get back, I'm only going to have 2 months left. And they're not going to give me projects and stuff then. Like, that would be crazy, right? Because, how could anyone see it through? So I would imagine. Oh, and then, we got this new boss supposed to be starting here in January. So by the time they even get here and figure out what's happening, it'll probably be end of January. So we'll see what happens. I'll keep you posted, but let me know in the comments what you think. Thank you for watching. See you on the next one.